Kia ora Frankfurt, I'm Al Brown and welcome to my place, Lyall Bay, Wellington, New Zealand. We're having a barbie. We normally start with some kaimawana, which is some fresh seafood from the sea. So I went out and dived and got some abalone yesterday and some kina, which is our sea urchin. The thing is about New Zealand food is that as soon as you start preparing it, the people appear.
That's right.
Hello, Tony.
Oh, yum. That looks amazing.
I'm hugely looking forward to going to Germany. Last time I was in Germany is 1999. Going into a country as a writer is a sort of a hell of a privilege, sort of special, because you get a chance to talk to readers who you, when you're writing the book, never imagine. You know, the last thing you imagine is somebody on the other side of the world is going to read your story.
Oh, hi Patricia. How are you? Lovely to meet you.
Good to meet you too. I'm Patricia Grace and I'm a fiction writer, so I write novels, short stories, and I've also written for children. More perfect. My Māori background is important for me in my writing. I write from my own background, my own experience, intergenerational stories, cousins, aunts and uncles, grandparents, ancestors, the land.
My name is Chris Price. I'm a poet and a creative non-fiction writer. I also teach creative writing at Victoria University in Wellington. I am collaborating along with 2 other New Zealand poets and 3 German poets on a project to write about the transit of Venus, which we have just witnessed in New Zealand. Then in October we go to Germany and do a translation of the resulting poems that come out of the Transit of Venus experience.
Hi, I'm Catherine Robertson. I have written 2 contemporary women's fiction romantic comedies. I do want my books to be funny. I think primarily that. I mean, they're about relationships, they're about ups and downs, they're about, you know, all the terrible things that we do to each other and ourselves, especially when we don't mean to. And but primarily I agonise over writing funny lines, and I'm hoping that that translates well into Germany.
For publishers, it's not just about traditional ink on paper. It's about the delivery of stories in all forms. And an example of that you'll get to see this year is the involvement of Weta Workshops.
I manage Weta Workshop, best known for our effects work on movies such as King Kong, Lord of the Rings and Avatar. But we also produce our own books. I think we've now had 9 books published over the years. And in the coming year we'll probably publish a number more. Greg individually has got 3 books out in the market, and where we're going to focus our talks and our interaction at Frankfurt is from the page to the screen and then back to the page and maybe back to the screen, because Transmedia is of course working over all mediums.
One of my books, Jane and the Dragon, which has become I guess a modern classic. It's been in print for nearly 26 years now. Rich and I made that into a TV show down here in New Zealand, and my understanding it's playing on Kika in Germany at the moment. So I look forward to meeting anybody who's in love with Jane and the Dragon when we're over there in Frankfurt.
I can't wait to come over. I've never been to Frankfurt Book Fair Content Fair before, so I think it'll be really exciting, and really exciting for me to show what I do and a little bit of what we do at Weta to you guys and share it with you.
In my short story collection I took some inspiration from our traditional Māori mythologies as well as our contemporary stories. I'm really looking forward to coming to Frankfurt to write some new work. I'm going to the Weltkulturen Museum and I'm going to be there for 3 weeks, responding to the collection there, exploring the collection and writing new fiction work as well as an essay, I hope.
Yep, Tom's with me. Welcome everybody. The main feast of the barbecue is up now, so we've had some wonderful kaimawana from the sea, and now it's time to eat from the land.
Well, are my eyes bigger than my belly is the big question of the day. What I'm looking forward to about going to Germany is going to parts of Germany that I haven't been to before, such as Hamburg and Bremen, where we're going to be doing some readings.
I think the whole experience of being with other writers, of seeing all the books, of the opportunities for translation, anything is food for a writer.
Kia ora, te whānau in Frankfurt. Thank you so much for joining us at this wonderful barbecue here in Lyall Bay, Wellington, Aotearoa, hosted by our dear friend and fantastic chef, Al Brown. Kia ora to you, my friend. And You've got to meet everybody, all of our talented writers who are all coming over to Frankfurt.
The Frankfurt Book Fair has given us an opportunity to show all of you what we can do, and we hope you'll enjoy it for the rest of 2012.
No ma haramai. Thanks Frankfurt, see you soon.
Cheers.